Hey, this is a Subspace Transmissions podcast. I'm Tyler.
And I'm Cam.
Cam, Star Trek Discovery, it's off the air for at least another few weeks until January comes back. How are you coping right now?
Not well.
Okay,
Not well.
Why don't we get some suggestions about episodes that I think would help tide people over in the meantime? I don't know, maybe if there's some Discovery themes or just kind of that special feeling you get when it comes to watching Star Trek. What pops out to you right now?
Every Harry Mudd episode available.
All
of them.
I wish
no,
you
I'm
didn't
kidding.
say that.
I'm kidding. This episode, or this Discovery season has been very Klingon heavy.
Yeah.
And I thought it'd be really good for people to go back and watch some of the really good original series Klingon episodes. Errand of Mercy is obviously, the introduction of the Klingons. It's a great one.
House Core representing.
That's right. No, I was also thinking that one as well as Day of the Dove from Season 3. People generally really like to bag on Season 3 of the original series, rightfully so in most cases. But Day of the Dove is a really fantastic episode that sets up the Klingons in the way where you could see how they got from the original series into, TNG and DS9 and onwards. Because you don't necessarily get that from Errand of Mercy or Friday's Child.
Okay. We've also gotten a lot of backstory with regards to the Vulcans in Star Trek Discovery, and we've obviously got that shaved-headed Vulcan admiral that's like, who knows what he has in store for Lorca upon his return. But
awards.
But if you think about, I think the other series that has done well developing the Vulcans, it would definitely be the three-part episode that we got from Enterprise. Essentially followed kind of these old school followers of the real ways of Sarek. Yeah. I love how every single Vulcan name sounds very similar to the others.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Vorik, Torek, Tuvok.
Sarek.
Yeah.
Anyway, but Sarek. But it gets into the politics of the Vulcans. There's a lot of, say, intrigue when it comes to what the Romulans are doing. I get a lot of hints that there's some Romulan subterfuge going on the Vulcan planet there as well. And I do wonder if that's maybe going to eventually get tied into Star Trek Discovery, because we know that we can't actually see Romulans as Romulans as of yet. It's still another 10 years away for the original series. It doesn't mean that Romulans aren't already worming their way into the Vulcan home planet at this point.
Yeah, very much so.
So I love that three-part Season 4 arc that we had on Enterprise. So that might tide you over if you're really craving some Vulcan mythology.
Yep. And another great kind of group of episodes to watch, too. I mean, a lot of people have taken issue with sort of the arc-based storytelling of the first season of Discovery so far. Not necessarily feeling like the Klingon War is flowing as well as it should be, or really feeling sort of the stakes of it. So I would recommend going back and at least watching the Dominion invasion arc from Deep Space Nine from season 5 into 6. What is it, 6 episodes?
7 altogether.
7 episodes, yeah.
If you include the Season 5 finale, A Time to Stand.
Yeah. Go from A
Call to Arms.
Go Call to Arms right through to Sacrifice of Angels, and just see like one of the best groupings of 7 episodes of Star Trek ever, minus 1 episode. I'll let you figure out which one.
Can we talk about that one?
It involves art school.
Yes. And Alexander.
2 things that should never go together.
Wow. But that's obviously great. At first, I thought you were going to recommend people watch the entirety of Season 3 of Enterprise. And it's like, that's a lot of binging right there. Cam,
No. Go for it if you feel like it, though. Okay. Or, another one, too, watch Balance of Terror. Just because it's great.
Okay.
It's really awesome.
Yeah. My last recommendation, just to know what you could be having right now. It's fascinating if you go back and watch, say, the pilot episode of Star Trek Voyager, Caretaker. They do all this world building there, and they're essentially left with a premise that a very similar sort of cliffhanger that we have going on with Star Trek Discovery, where they're in some unknown part of space. They don't know what's happening next. We kind of get the feeling that they're on their own.
Right.
We see over the course of 7 seasons where that takes those Voyager characters. I'm curious where that actually leads the characters that we're watching on Star Trek Discovery. It's going to be interesting. There's rumors floating around what that could involve. But my sense is the remainder of the season, or maybe just a few episodes, will deal with that. And I think it'd be a fun comparison to see how successful Voyager was versus what we're going to get with Discovery.
Will this story end with fireworks?
I sure hope so. And a dead Admiral Janeway. Eh.
No, it's got to be Lorca, right? We get to see Jason Isaacs in old man makeup. He'll look like Guy Pearce in Prometheus.
No, he tries to do his best Dumbledore impersonation with just this huge beard. Yeah. Anyways, guys, catch us on Facebook as well. Go to facebook.com/subspacepod. Otherwise, click on the links. We've got some links to the podcast below. Lots of fun going on this week, even though the Discovery's not on the air.